Thank you all very much. By the way, the noise you heard is, if you look on the green screen up there and up there, you will see that the number of the question changes, and then you hear the bell going to tell you what. So we now know it wasn't just to interrupt whoever was speaking here. Does anybody here think this is really, really good? Yeah? Is anyone here having a really great time? Yeah, I am. Because I think this is amazing. I mean, I've been around to speak to quite a few of the schools, and you are doing absolutely incredible things. Who's going to tell me how many solar panels are on their school? Oh, we've got one there, yeah. 726. How many here?
116.
116. Yeah. 447. And go on. How many was that?
201.
201. Thank you very much. And one over there. 315. And we've got one down here. 188. Wow, what an amazing... we've missed one. Sorry. Go on over there. 130. What an amazing number of solar panels, isn't it? I mean, I'm really proud of the 9 I've got on my house. I thought that was pretty good going on the battery. But actually, for a school, look at what you do. You rather more than 9. But what a difference you are all making already, and what an inspiration you are to everybody by this work that you're doing as children in your schools, and all your teachers and your non-teaching staff are doing as well, in giving that climate leadership. I think this is what Robert is after in what you were saying. And I think it really does make a difference. And it starts small and gets bigger. So please keep work on it. Now, I'm the chair of the Energy Security and Net Zero Select Committee, which is a committee of MPs from right across Parliament, different political parties. And we come together about once a week to look at different topics. And this morning, we announced our first 2 inquiries. And they're both relevant to what you're all doing here. One is on community energy, and how do we tie up community energy that you're all generating? You're all generating energy from solar in your communities, aren't you? And tie that up with the grid and what the country needs as a whole, and deal with some of these delays. Somebody was telling me it took over a year to get agreement to actually start the project. And I don't think that is, I think that's actually quite quick compared to some of the projects. Thank you, 8 years. And sometimes a lot longer. And that's one of the things that this new government is going to have to address. So we're very interested in how community energy projects like Solar for Schools can really make a difference. And the other project we announced this morning was the workforce, because we need people we need those 20. Hopefully it is only one person to install each solar panel and not 20, but we need the planners to plan things and make decisions more quickly. We need the installers. We need people to fit the heat pumps. There's only 3,000 registered heat pump installers in this country. We need 27,000. And what a great place to start learning about it, by being part of doing something so important in school. So I hope all of you and anybody who's involved in Solar for Schools is learning and getting enthusiastic about this being a career for you as well. So in our inquiry, the MPs here are going to look at how do we get more workers to do all of these things right across the net zero world. So those are 2 things that we're doing in here. And I just want to finish by saying, by meeting again the challenge that we just had, because in my constituency, Formby High School, who couldn't unfortunately join us, they've already installed as a retrofit, like all of you have done. I'm really pleased and proud of what they're doing. And I met one of their former pupils the other day at the Port of Liverpool. And guess what he was doing? He was installing solar panels on the warehouse roofs at the Port of Liverpool. Quite a few more than any of the schools, because the big warehouse there is having 7,000 solar panels just on the one warehouse. And that's going to be the biggest array of solar panels in the country when it's finished right across the port. And they will generate most of their electricity as a result. But it goes to this thing about the frustration and the delays, because at the moment they're not allowed to switch it on because of the impact it will have on the grid. So these are some of the things that we've got to change in our country and in our society so we can make the most of the brilliant work that you're all doing. But it all starts with young people. It all starts with changing that mindset, changing the world and making a difference. So thank you for all that you're all doing, and please keep up the great work and tell everybody else and make them do it as well.